Welcome to Shorty Supercoach. How are you guys? We're going to take a look at the tips today. And the last couple of weeks just haven't really been my go. Last week was solid, but I got Brisbane right. That was a good tip, but the Cats going down, that hurt a little bit. And my margin, I'm not sure many people would have been picking 109 sort of margin, but I still actually had the Eagles by... I had the margin at 14 points. So, as you can see, got the 6 tips right. But if we have a look at, we'll have a look at Shorty Supercoach comp. I moved up slightly, so I'm 18th, not too bad. But look at this margin; it's an absolute stinker. I'm on 43, but clearly the worst margin. If I had a half decent margin, I'd be much closer to the top 10. But Strangers continues to go amazingly well. I think he's ranked pretty damn high overall. 99 overall, well done, mate. And, Dad, I'm only 9. He moved up nicely with an 8. That'd be one of the highest scores of the round, I reckon. What was the highest score? Yep, there were 3 8s, so that's not too bad. And that certainly boosted him right up, which was handy. If things wants to load, we can get back to the total score. And yeah, you got Bat Rooney, you got Back in Bed, Jody 69. You guys have a knack of some reckless names. You've only got to tune into the live session for about 20 minutes, or the quiz. If you want to check out the quiz, I did timestamp it, and we just talk absolute trash for the last 20 minutes of the live session. Good fun. So there's a few games this week that I'm interested to talk about, and there's a couple that I reckon I might be on the slight upset side of it, and it starts with Friday night. I'm leaning towards Port Adelaide. Now, I always like to see the teams, of course. This is coming out on the Wednesday. But I just think there's going to be something in their gut burning away after the Dogs beat them in that final, embarrassed them in that final. Now, I know you don't always just win on emotional response like that, but I think Port have also started to get their game going the last couple of weeks. And the Dogs, while they've been good, I don't think they've been great. I don't think they're the grand final side that they once were. And I just feel like Port must be respected at Adelaide Oval, so I'm leaning towards them. I also really do want to make up some of this margin, so therefore I'm going to try and just do a bit of a point of difference on the Friday game, because I know it can be fraught with danger. It could work the other way. Dogs get up, my margin is more screwed than it was. But at this point in time, we're going Port Adelaide. Now, you got to go the Dockers. Weren't they impressive? They just rolled me Cats down there at Cardinia Park. Brutal. I will go Richmond. And interestingly, 26% are getting around the Pies. I'm relatively confident on the Tigers. I know Pies are probably up and running a bit more, and the Tigers slightly on the slide, but I still think Richmond get the job done there. Confident on Sydney. Oops, I hit an arrow button and nearly tipped Gold Coast there. Now, this is an interesting one, and I'm actually surprised 79% are with the Cats. I thought maybe some might be slightly off them, after losing to the Swans away and losing to the Dockers, but I do think Geelong is the better team here, and I just can't land the Giants. I haven't tipped them for weeks, got their tip right. I backed them against St Kilda. They let me down. I backed them in the earlier game against Richmond this year. They let me down. And then I tipped the Crows last week. Oh, hang on. The Giants decided to show up. So I do think Geelong is a better team here, and despite the home ground advantage, I will be tipping the Cats. Now, I'm half tempted by the Bombers. I don't know why. But look, earlier in the week, I was pretty keen on the Bombers to just one of those gut feel response games. But I just feel like, given I went Port, I think Geelong GWS is a pretty tight game. I didn't want to throw another, potentially reckless tip in there. So I'm going to go the safe option with Hawthorn. I do think the Bombers are way better than what they're producing, and I feel like the Hawks are maybe not as good as what they're producing, but we're 7 rounds in. Maybe I just got to accept it. Maybe this is how it is. Maybe the Hawks are better than I thought. Maybe the Dons are a bit trash than I anticipated. Stringer out was almost like, nah, I think everything needs to be going right for the Bombers to get this done. So once Stringer was out, I'm going the Hawks, and Brisbane should take care of the Eagles comfortably. Big game here, Melbourne and St Kilda. I think it'll be a ripper game, but you just have to respect what the D's are doing. You can't go against them, but it could be quite close. And similar can be said for Carlton, particularly there at Marvel. So there's a tip. I think we'll certainly be knowing how my round's going to pan out from the Friday. Oh, we've got a double header too. I didn't realise that. Yeah, it's interesting. Not exactly a stay up late blockbuster, Fremantle and North Melbourne, but nonetheless. So yes, let me know your tips. If you got any thoughts on a couple of those 50-50 games, or if you just want to let me know who you're tipping for the whole round, feel free. And I'll be back with some Supercoach content on Thursday, taking a look at everything for the upcoming week. So thanks for tuning in. I'll chat to you guys soon. Cheers.